man. You put Toronto on the same plane, though, you do with the Celtics?
I think, I mean, it's tough to trust the Raptors because of how many times they've fallen short in the playoffs and because of how many times they've gone to iso ball and they don't trust each other in close games. They don't trust each other in big games. This year is different. That's the best team they've had. I think DeMar DeRozan's better than he's ever been. Their bench is better than it's ever been. I think they're playing a different style this year. So they've been the best team in the Eastern Conference this season, the Toronto Raptors. Can they carry it over to the playoffs? That remains to be seen. I think Brad Stevens gives the Celtics an advantage in that potential series, and I think Kyrie Irving would be the best player in that series.
Well, you tell me, do you take Toronto seriously? They're soft. They're a good home team, but they're generally a soft team and a playoff, underachiever.
It's another one of those things that's weird because they've always failed in the playoffs in the past. They failed against LeBron, and they failed against LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love, Cleveland teams that were really loaded. So you've never really seen them run into anybody else and not come through. So I want to see what they do. I don't trust them yet, but I don't necessarily trust the Celtics in a playoff series either. I don't trust the Cavs in a playoff series either. I think there are a lot of flawed teams at the top of the Eastern Conference, and I think Toronto's one of them that has a chance.
Why don't you trust the Celtics?
I just think they're young. I think when it comes to it, their bench, they got Marcus Smart here. Those guys have played some really good basketball lately. Sometimes they play inefficient, bad basketball. Their offense is mediocre, totally mediocre. Their defense, top ranked, obviously, but you're going to have to score points. And especially if the Cavs have another level to reach, and especially if Toronto does carry over its style into the playoffs, you're going to need to score points. And Boston has, I do think, another level to reach with their offense, but they're going to need to sustain it. And especially in the playoffs, buckets are going to be tougher to come by. And they haven't scored consistently all season. Lately, it's been their best offense, and it's promising. But they're going to need to do it in the playoffs and do it throughout some tough series.